Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a refreshing break. Today, we're going to delve into the basics of computers. But before we get started, let me take a moment to explain the setup here. To begin this discussion, I'll first turn on the AVR and then power on the computer. The computer springs to life, the screen flickering with anticipation. Now that we have our technological companions activated, let's embark on this journey into the world of computers. As you well know, computers have revolutionized our lives in countless ways. Today, we'll start with the basics, the building blocks that give a computer its power and functionality. Not to worry, we'll keep things simple and focus on understanding the key components. We'll discuss the processor, memory, storage, and peripherals that make up a typical computer. No complex jargon, I promise. By the end of this discussion, you'll have a solid understanding of how these components work together to create the marvel that is a computer.
History of computer. The journey of computer has been long and fascinating, evolving from simple mechanical calculators to the powerful machines we use today. 1642, Blaise Pascal invents the Pascaline. It is the first mechanical calculator capable of addition and subtraction. 1822, Charles Babbage designs the difference engine, a mechanical calculator for calculating polynomial functions. 1833, Charles Babbage proposes the analytical engine, considered the first conceptual design for a programmable computer. 1936, Conrad Zuse builds the Z1, the first fully automatic, programmable digital computer. 1943, Colossus, a British code-breaking machine, becomes the world's first electronic digital computer. 1946, the NIAC Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer becomes the first general-purpose electronic digital computer. 1951, UNIVAC becomes the first commercially available computer. 1971, the Intel 4004, the first commercially available microprocessors released. 1975, the Altair 8800, the first commercially successful personal computers, is released. 1977, Apple II, another influential personal computer, is released. 1981, IBM Personal Computer, which sets the standard for personal computers. 1984, Apple Macintosh is released, popularizing the graphical user interface GUI. 1991, World Wide Web is launched, leading to the exponential growth of the internet. 2001, Apple releases the iPod, revolutioning the way we listen to music. 2007, Apple releases the iPhone, ushering in the era of smartphones. Computers continue to evolve at a rapid pace, becoming increasingly powerful, portable, and versatile. They are now integrated into every aspect of our lives, from communication and entertainment to work and education.
So, Central Processing Unit. Ang Central Processing Unit or CPU, ito ang utak ng computer. Ito ang bahagi ng computer na responsible sa pagproseso ng mga commands, pagganap ng computations, at pagpapatakbo ng mga programa or programs sa computer. Ito ang nagko-control sa lahat ng functions at aktibidad sa buong sistema ng computer. Next is RAM and storage, or random access memory. Ang RAM, ito yung nagsisilbing pansamantalang memory sa computer habang may ginagawa tayo, At ang function naman ng storage is once na na-save mo na yung files, yung mga works mo, ito na yung nag-iipon ng mga files or mga data na nagawa mo sa computer mo. For example, yung memory card, yan ang isa sa example, or parang storage lang yan siya, na once na mailagay mo na yung file sa computer, then hanggat hindi mo siya dinidelete, patuloy siyang mananatili doon. Kaya sinabi na ang kaibahan ng RAM at ng storage is, ang RAM pangsamantala lang siya. Once na ginagawa mo pa yung activity sa loob ng computer, hindi siya mabubura. Hanggat not unless na lang kung i-delete or i-shutdown mo without saving the files, Tapos sa storage naman, imbakan talaga ng files, yung lalagyanan talaga ng mga files na na-save na mga tapos na files, no? Input and output devices. Ang mga input or output devices gaya ng mouse, keyboard, yan. Sila yung mga process para makapag-input ka ng command or ng files ng data sa iyong computer. At ang output devices naman tulad ng monitor or printer, sila yung naglalabas ng resulta ng nagawa mo, no? Kaya tinawag na output kasi naglalabas ng resulta. Pag sinabi mo namang input, ito yung ipinapasok mo pa lang yung data or yung files. Ganun. Next is motherboard. Ito kasi yung nag-uugnay ng nagdudugtong sa CPU, RAM, storage, at iba board. Siya yung nagdudugtong sa lahat ng parts ng computer. Ginagabay nito ang pagpapasa ng data at nagbibigay ng platform para magtrabaho ng maayos ang lahat ng bahagi ng computer.
Discuss the basics of computer. These are the following: hardware, software, operating system, data, input and output, and lastly, processing. What is hardware? Physical components including the central processing unit, CPU, memory, ROM, storage hard drive, or solid-state drive, motherboard, input and output devices, keyboard, mouse, monitor, and etc. There are two types of computer hardware. First, internal hardware. Second, external hardware. So, the internal hardware includes motherboard, ROM, hard disk, SSD, CPU, while external hardware includes monitor, mouse, keyboard, printer, and speaker. What is software? Programs, applications, and the operating system, OS, that enable the computer to perform various tasks. So, ang ibig sabihin nito ay mga program, applications, at operating system, OS, na nagbibigay daan sa computer na magsasagawa ng iba't ibang gawain. What is operating system, OS? The system software that manage computer hardware resources and provides services for computer programs. Common OSS includes Microsoft Windows, MacOS, Linux, and etc. What is data? Information processed by the computer stored in various forms such as text, images, videos, and files. What is input and output? Interaction between users and the computer through input devices include keyboard, mouse, and etc. While output devices includes monitor, printer, speaker. What is processing? Execution of instruction by the CPU to perform tasks where data is manipulated, calculations are made, and operations are carried out.
Control N, create a new documents. Control S, save the documents. Control A, select all. Control F, to find something in the documents. Control C, to copy a text. Control V, to paste a text. Control B, to bold text. Control P, print a document. Control X, to cut a text. Control Z, to undo if you make a mistake.
ESDA for the left hand, GKL and semicolon or colon in the right hand are called homerockets. The reason why they called homerockets because it helps us to increase our typing skill in terms of keyboarding. The A key is the left middle hand, where use the D finger and keep the A finger at home as you reach for E. The N key is the right index hand, where they use G finger and keep the same finger at home as you reach for in. The T key is the left index hand where use the finger and keep the A finger in home as you reach for T. The O key is the right ring hand where use the L finger and keep the G finger at home as you reach for O. The R key is the left index hand where use the A finger and keep the A finger at home as you reach for R. The H key is the right index hand where use the G finger and keep the same finger at home as you reach for H. The I key is the right middle finger where use the K finger and keep the G finger at home as you reach for I. The lip shift key is the left pinky finger where use the E finger, and the lip shift key is to capitalize letters and right half of keyboard. In the keyboard, there are 2 points, the decimal point and the period, where the decimal point found in the keypad and the period key is the right ring finger where use the L finger and keep the G finger at home as you reach for the period. The B key is the left index hand where use the G finger and keep the A finger at home as you reach for B. The U key is the right index hand where use the G finger and keep the same finger at home as you reach for U.